say to yourself, I want to feel good. I want to feel good, meaning I want to feel God. And as you shift into I want to feel God, what happens is that you now are getting closer and closer to harmony, to an alignment with what it is that you want to create. And as you keep doing this, even if you continue to smoke, even if you continue to overeat, even if you continue to use substances that are harmful to you, even if you continue in relationships that don't work for you, even whatever it might be, if you say to yourself, but I want to feel good. Try this the next time you have an upset stomach. Try this the next time that you have a cramp. Try this the next time that you feel out of sorts or that you have a headache. Try going within and saying, I want to feel good. I want to feel God. And use good and God as the same. And allow that energy to resonate. Watch, just watch how as you shift your thought to a energy, to a vibration that is more in harmony with what it is that you would like to attract, that you then will get it. As Abraham says, whether you will get what you think about, whether you want it or not. You will get what you think about, whether you want it or not. So once you realize how important it is to think about what it is that is going to make you feel good, meaning feel God. This isn't saying, I want to feel good, meaning I just want to have pleasure, pleasure, pleasure every moment of my life. It means I want to feel God at this moment. I want to get myself into harmony with that feeling. So we shift resistance so that if you are in an energy of hatred or anger or fear or worry or any of these kinds of low, slow energies, and you can bring source energy, that is, if you can align with source, which is oftentimes way beyond the energy or the vibration of whatever it is that you desire. If you can get to source energy, which is where you came from, then what happens is you begin to reflect this wherever you go.
And you know, what happens for so many of us is that we have a tendency to believe that when we're around low energy people, this is the big cop-out in the spiritual community, is that it isn't me. You know, it's like, I don't really need to be here. The one who really needs to be here, his ass is back at home, all right? Watching a football game or whatever. But it's easy for you to stand up there and talk about spirituality and higher conscious and all of that. But if you knew who I worked with, and you know who my boss was, or you knew who I was married to, or you know what I had to put up with, then it wouldn't be so easy for you to say. And I suggest to you that that's the time, that's the moments when you want to be able to say, nobody of lower energy can bring down a person of higher energy. The universe doesn't work that way. Low and slow energy, when confronted with higher and faster and more spiritual energy, is converted. If you're in a dark room, you're in a room of very low and very slow energy. When you're about to light a candle in a room that has total darkness in it, very low energy, as Abraham says, there's no source of darkness. You don't walk into a room and look for a switch for dark. There's only the absence of light. So that when you are about to bring light to the presence of darkness, you don't have to say the darkness, you're going to have to scurry now. You got to get out of here because I'm going to bring some light here. What happens is you bring light to the presence of darkness, and the darkness is dissolved. It's nullified. It disappears, right? But more than that, folks, it is converted to light. It's converted to light. So that if you want to, the same thing is true with what St. Francis is saying in the prayer, where there is hatred, let me bring love. You put love in the presence of hatred. You not only get rid of the hatred, you change it to love. That's the message of Source, that it is up to you to realign yourself with what I am. I am the source of all. Everything emanates from me. If you want to be like me, I will help you, knowing that we are alike. If you want to be different than me, I will wait until you change your mind. And when you change your mind and you want to be like me, like Source, all you say is, I want to feel good. I want to feel God. So now you're around a person who has very low energy, and you find yourself being brought down by that low energy. It isn't because the low energy is dragging down your high energy. It's because you have joined the low energy with the same low energy responses that you have encountered. And you expand the energy field by hating the people who hate you, by getting angry at the people who get angry at you, by getting depressed around the depressing people. And it doesn't do you any good when you say, I want to feel good. There's nothing wrong with feeling good, with feeling God at any moment in your life, because you can't get sick enough to make somebody else get better. And you can't get sad enough to overcome anyone else's sadness. You can't get depressed enough to overcome depression. It doesn't make any difference if you choose to get depressed all day long around depressing people. You will not do anything other than create more depression.